age, eta, African people, which one we did? Wake up, prison, the world they leave us go. Hey, African people, say that which one we do? Wake up, prison. Huh? This is not the time for revolution. Yeah, this is not the time for revolution. Everybody now.
It's not time for revolution.
Human revolution.
It's not time for revolution.
African revolution.
It's not time for revolution.
Ethic
For revolution.
economic revolution.
Revolution.
Cultural revolution.
Revolution.
Everybody. Jebu, jebu, jebu. Jebu, jebu. Oh. Jebu, 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 jebu. Jebu, jebu. Everybody say yeah. Now let's get down into another underground spiritual game. When I say power, you go say enter. When I say enter, you go say power. Now let's go down. Yeah. Power.
Enter.
Power.
Enter.
African power.
Enter.
African power.
Enter.
Enter their mind.
Power.
Enter their body jaw.
Power.
Enter their spirit. Enter their soul.
Power.
Power.
Enter.
Power.
Enter.
African power.
Enter.
African power.
Yeah. That's it. Thank you, Baba Didi Mabiaku. Oh, God, gone. Ladies and gentlemen, just at this point, I want to say everybody welcome. What's it going? That was Didi Mabiaku we opened with. In case you didn't know, man, that was Didi Mabiaku, the protege, as widely revered of Fela Anikulapo Kuti. Two things quickly tonight. It's been a long time. Let me quickly begin by saying I appreciate everybody. It's been a long time. It's been a while. Yeah. Everybody say yeah, yeah. All right. So the price per barrel of oil has fallen internationally below what was ever since 1991. It has been attributed to coronavirus. Now, whatever you attribute it to, anything could be used as excuse to crash down the price per barrel of oil in the international market. I was still as young as maybe 7 or 6 or 8 thereabout, since I had been hearing about the need for Nigeria to diversify its economy. The need for Nigeria to diversify economy. I've been hearing it since I was a precocious little child. It is one of the things, in fact, that I've been hearing since I was very small. I'm 33. I turned 33 on 22nd of February, less than a month ago. How many weeks ago now? 2, right? We are still shouting Nigeria is supposed to have diversified the economy. But we are still busy with some septuagenarians, some ancestors wanting to just be president, even when they can't remember their own name. They want to be president at the same time minister of petroleum, because Nigeria is a monolithic economy ever since oil was discovered in this country. They can't think beyond what they think God gave us, oil, really. But the price of barrel of oil crashing to as low as, or steeping to as low as $30 per barrel isn't even the shocking thing. Should I shock you? In less than a decade, nobody will be buying oil again now. So what do you expect of the price of oil? No, who consumes oil anymore? Who uses it? When innovative ideas have already started mass producing vehicles that would not require petrol, PMS, to operate, in less than a decade, before 2030, the volume of people, or the number of people that require fuel to operate their vehicles, will be less than half of what we currently have. And what do we therefore expect of the price of oil per barrel? We are deceiving ourselves, though. I digressed. No, we are still on point, on course. Larry saw me in Lagos and was like, Shegun, I digressed. No. We are still on course. You know what? I can't remember the last time I used jerry can to buy fuel because I want to top my generator. I don't even have generator anymore. In fact, as of 5 years ago, I'd already stopped thinking about generator. I dashed my own. I better pass my neighbor generator. I dashed it out because I wasn't using it anymore. It was of no use to me anymore. So how many people still buys fuel today? People have moved on to solar because the sunlight already is already itself a free source of energy. Solar power. Who is buying fuel anymore? By the day, the number of people who still depend on PMS or fuel or crude to do whatever they have to do is dwindling. And Nigeria is still relying or basing its economy on fuel. Were we not already expecting the price of fuel to crash even before 2030? So is that one a tragedy? What was the hula baloo I started reading online since morning? What was it about? Huh? That's on one side. The second thing that happened today Emir Sanusi, is the language, is it dethroned or deposed? They dethroned him or they deposed him or they banished him consequently? If you ask me, what was the reason? It was set up, and they started bringing all sort of allegations, stories, queries, and all of that. We know now. Olóòótọ́ ló ṣèkálù. Yorùbá will say olóòótọ́ kì í gbé nílùú. A fair translation would be the bold person who speaks truth is not allowed to stay in town. And you dino manwa. We usually exile them, like they are doing to Emir Sanusi. I'm not holding brief for him, but you know what? It's not the first time. And let me quickly respond to one of the comments I've read online that it is payback time. Sanusi was one of those who opposed Jonathan, and Sanusi enjoyed his freedom of expression under Jonathan. Now it is payback time. So because Sanusi expressed himself under Jonathan and spoke the truth, does that make him evil? Or because he spoke the truth under Jonathan, and it is now his own brother from the north that is now in power, he is no longer worthy of speaking the truth, or he no longer deserves to speak the truth? Is that what we are saying? Oh, who should speak the truth more, if not your own kinsman? But let me remind you, Emir Sanusi did not also go scot-free when he spoke truth to power under Jonathan. No. At least I witnessed it. I was personally there too. And I'll give you the story. In fact, Sanusi did not know he had been sacked as CBN governor. He was in Niger. He read it on Sahara Reporters. At the time, I was still freelancing with Sahara Reporters. He first read it on Sahara Reporters that he had been fired by the Jonathan regime. He read it. He was not in the country. He already delegated to his deputy and traveled with his family on official duty to Niger. He read it on Sahara Reporters that he had been fired. He was away in Niger. He did not know he had been fired as CBN governor. He had been sacked. He read it on Sahara Reporters. He didn't believe it. He at first was considering, I'll sue these guys. They just write. They just do this. They just do that. It was El-Rufai that told him, hey, me too, I'm just reading it on Sahara, but I don't think these guys can lie you. Sanusi did not know he had been sacked because he spoke truth to power. At the time there was Occupy Nigeria protests. It was after Occupy Nigeria protests. He spoke that $20 billion was not remitted into the NNPC purse. He said it. Okonjo Iweala was there. All of them were there. Sanusi was fired. In fact, he would have been arrested immediately he was returning from Niger. I remember I was an undergraduate at the University of Lagos. Shore called me. Say, Shegun, yeah, where you now? Say, I'm in class. Oh. Can you meet us at? We are going to block Sanusi up. He's coming into the town. He's coming into town, and then we need to get a first interview with him to respond to his removal by this as the CBN governor. Okay. Because usually I always had my backpack ready. Whether I had any plan to go out for a shoot or not, I always had my backpack ready with camera, gadgets, microphone, everything. My notebook would be in the bag, but my notes would just be one or two. But everything in the bag, it would be very heavy with camera lens, audio gadgets, microphone, cables, and all that. I always went out with it, even to school, with that backpack. It had been my modus operandi. So when Shore told me, yeah, so what's up now? Where you? I said I'm at this school. You see, let's meet let's go and meet Sanusi. He's coming back to town. I said, He said, okay, come on, boy. I remember it was at the Execujet wing. executive, as an executive jet, whatever you want to, executive wing, Murtala Muhammad Airport here in Lagos. So we went there, we blocked him up. He would have been arrested that day by the SSS under Jonathan. He would have been arrested that day as he was returning to town. El-Rufai was there with us, I remember. El-Rufai was a comrade at the time. A comrade. At that time, he was not yet a governor. He was a comrade. We all met at the executive jet. They were going to arrest Emir Sanusi. He wasn't an emir yet also. He had just been removed as the CBN governor. You know. So we got there. They wanted to arrest him, SSS. But because we were there with our camera and everything, we wanted to see what was happening. We were tweeting live, recording live, doing everything. And then they said, okay. They said we just wanted to ask him question. No, what question are you asking him? They said, okay. They just took his passport and because they saw that press was. And El-Rufai was shouting, Sahara reporters are here! Sahara reporters are here! Sahara reporters are here! Do whatever you want to do! Sahara reporters are here! I would say slightly, we probably rescued Sanusi on the day. He would have been arrested immediately. And immediately they said, okay, they seized his passport and said they would invite him subsequently for questioning. And then we drove. We followed his own cars that came to pick him up with El-Rufai and all of them. We followed them. We were just doing our own reportorials. No emotions attached, Just following them. They led us to, I think it was Wale Edun's house that we first stopped. It was Wale Edun's house in Lagos that we first stopped. I remember on the day. We were tweeting. So Shore got the first interview with him immediately. And I set the camera, I gave Shore a microphone, blah 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 blah. We just did our stuff, Why am I saying all of this? It is to tell those of you who are saying it is payback time for Sanusi because he had freedom of expression under Jonathan. He did not have it too under Jonathan. So stop fooling yourselves. He didn't have it. He was going to be arrested, but for the presence of the press that we mounted that day, Sahara reporters. He was going to be arrested. Like they did again today, banish him, send him to Nasara, push him to exile and all of the same thing they wanted to do to him under Jonathan. It's not different. But where I will credit is Sanusi is if he did it under Jonathan and you thought it was because Sanusi was only protecting the northern interests against Jonathan and his own kinsmen. But now that Jonathan has left power, Sanusi is an emir and he's still speaking similar truth again in his own capacity as emir, saying that the north cannot remain like this. Let us educate people, stop all this nonsense you're doing. And his own brothers too are doing this to him. Do you think Sanusi is interested? Do you think Sanusi is protecting one tribal interest against? I don't know. You may know more than me. But these are times we need to start using social media that we have access and platform to use to start educating ourselves. Whatever was hidden before, let's start bringing them out. I'm ready to read comments tonight. Whatever your view is about all of this, put them out in the comment section and let us talk about them. I think Sanusi is one of the few sincere people in the north. I can count at least 5. I think Shehu Sani, to some extent, is honest and speaking the truth. Shehu Gumi is honest and speaking the truth. Baladembe Musa, former governor, is honest and speaking the truth. Then Sanusi Lamido Sanusi is speaking the truth. Now, there is a Gandola or Ganduje if you like. who is against the interest of those speaking the truth. There's a streak. Those who are uneducated or illiterately educated or educated by shaku shaku money, they are always in the same category. They are always boxed together, looking to oppose those that want to liberate the minds of the people, or looking to liberate the oppressed masses. At the end of the day, it's not about tribe, it's about class. There is the class of the oppressors and there's the class of the oppressed people. It exists in every tribe, whether you are Yoruba, Hausa, or Igbo. I have many Igbo friends who will say Yorubas are our problem, and I always tell them, hey, Yorubas betray us. Excuse me, it wasn't Yorubas who deployed Python dance against you. Your own brothers in the east, who are governors and all the rest of them in the political party in APC, who are just interested, will say, I know many Igbo people who will say Nnamdi Kanu is a fraud. I know many, and you know them too. So how is it Yoruba that is your problem? The same problem you have as an Igbo person looking for Biafra. Me too, as a Yoruba person, I have the same problem with our own people who don't think, because somebody is rolling out bullion vans for them. So what are you saying? What makes you different from me? What makes my problem different from your own problem? The moment your own bodilon in the east rolls out bullion van, your own brothers will betray you. So what are we saying? What are we saying? Election is coming again now. And now they will roll it out again. You see your own brothers voting the same party that deployed Python dance against you. They'll be voting them, collecting money and voting them. Your own brothers, Abi, Nami won't come vote for Anambrani. Shebi, you will see it too. So what are we saying? All oppressed people are in the same class, regardless of tribe. It is a class thing. It is not a tribe thing. And when you're, where are the cows? And now they are killing your people. You are saying, where are the cows? And you saw it, and you know it, and you keep seeing it, and you are not talking. It's a class thing now. The class of oppressors, they don't have tribe. It is only the oppressed people that have tribe. It is only the oppressed people that have tribe in this country. The oppressors don't have tribe. They don't. They are the same. They'll be defending themselves and covering themselves up. Oppressors don't have tribe. Only the oppressed people have tribe. For how long now? And when you're, where are the cows? And now they're killing your brothers. You're saying, where are the cows? You are shielding the killers because the oppressor, your fellow oppressor, is interested. So you have to protect their interests. So what are we saying? So the same problem you are facing in the east, by your own brothers bringing Python dance on you, inviting the Python dancers and giving them clues as to how they can capture you, is the same way we too in the east, in the south, are having the same issue with our own brothers selling us out. It's the same problem. So don't see me as a Yoruba boy as your problem. Stop doing that shit. We're in the same deep shit. I am not your problem, you are not my problem. It's our oppressors that are our problems. That's the idea. But anyways, what do I know? I'm a small boy. Shebi, you know past me. Oh yeah, now we did the same shit now. I no want talk past wetin I don't talk. Man no jam talk. Make I read comments. Ototojo meta and people me. How you na dey? So keep the comments coming now in case I missed anything. Yeah, everybody, how you doing now? Yeah, all of us did the same shit too. Olayemi, Okpemi Okpo, Felix Osagi on Facebook, on YouTube, Rita, Ekagwere. Say some literate people have sense. That is why I say now school them. I don't understand that, Rita. Olayemi Okpemi Okpo say, Shege, how you doing now? I greet you too. Compass CKY, I greet you. NJ Jerry, all malam with him Ketu Abi now. Now so then we talk him. Femi Bola, this is Tinubu 2023. Okay. Tony Fresh, this is just the truth, my brother. I know some cows will not agree with you though. It's not compulsory. We'll still remain in the same shade. Um, Tony Fresh, War Tiger, I greet you. Yeah, thank you so much. Crankle Lanredo, that's a curse on Nigeria. Everything is upside down. It's the illiterate fools, educated illiterate, village daft, social media slaves, criers, programmed mumus, digging to sink Nigeria. Surely, Abdul, I greet you. Abdul Kader, TJ Morgan, I greet you. Festus Igaro says you're always on point, Shegun. Thank you so much. Yeah, long time. MC Adeo Nikwekon. Long time, yeah. Femi Bolaji, say Yoruba people, where are the cow? How many where are the cow? You know, I have a friend in APC who recently came out. I've been noticing him since the past 3 weeks or so. He will just come out and write something that sounds like he's angry with his party. And I told him, I said, bro, don't join the whaler so. Because me since the beginning of the year, it's part of my new year resolution. I no go join anybody will about the problem of this country. I no go join you now. She be na choose the analog brain to the live now. No problem now. Expired people since 1983 now you na go re-choose. After we don't test time first time, you see say the guy no get anything. You go repeat time because you feel say your leader for Lagos don't rule out blue van say na him you go support. Then yeah, now we did there together. You can't dey complain. I can't say bro, because he used to call all of us wheelers before. I can't say bro, please don't join the wheelers so. I'm sure if he's watching now he'll be laughing because he knows himself. I said bro, sorry, don't join the wheelers so. You can't say leave me Jari, get out. Last week he can't write another one. Now that one can't funny me pass. Guess what he said? He said, don't choose mentor among these politicians. They are all the same. He just wrote the thing like, these people are idiots, bastard. I can't write and say, yeah, Bajabi Amila, you no carry you good. Bajabi Amila, no carry you follow body go Dubai. Shall we get bad mouth? You know, but that's just the truth, you know. And when you're where the cows, and when you're Baja. So because Bajabi Amila no can carry you follow body go Dubai now. Among the 300 and something people will carry go Dubai, you can't dey vex. But when we don't tell you see these people no get any vision for you. Look at their track records. They no care about you. You they say no. Now when you call wheelers then. No, now you can't be wheeler now. Yeah, accept my sympathy. But anyways, what do I know? I'm a small boy. Me, I'm no longer a wheeler. I know the wheel again. If you notice, I know the wheel. I just they laugh, they make jests, they do entertainment and all that. I they take all of them do entertainment now. All the people who will follow talk, we the deaf, we don't hear. Now joke I they take them do now. I don't send them again. Then go wise by themselves. Forget. Then go wise. Oh my god, bang. It's concern me. Yeah, me too. I miss all of you, MC. I missed everybody. Yeah, most of those political bloggers are beggars. Absolutely. You know. Oh God now. How are they people? It's a short broadcast. I just said okay, let me just excuse me. Let me just do this one and just quickly make update information. The price of oil has crashed, and as usual, what do you expect? They will pass it on to the poor people again. austerity measure. If it was austerity before, if it was austere before, now it will be austerer. Is that not? Okay, there's a car called austerer. No, that's not what I mean. It will be austerer. Now it will be austerer for people. People where they complain before oil price, before the price of barrel of oil crash. People they complain, say they never chop, they don't get money, they don't get anything to go to do anything. They ban okada, they ban everything. Now poor people they suffer everything for their rich oppressors. Now the price of oil don't crash finally. I now want take finance budgets when I don't project, say they don't project the revenue to finance the budget onto the normal oil price. They no foresee say the price go crash. Now the price don't crash, begin don't happen. Hey, what is shele maru? Who do you think will suffer it? Shebi price of oil never crash before when they increase VAT, value added tax, on top food, on top recharge card, on top phone call, on top data, on top everything. Excuse me. Price of oil never fall when they increase electricity charges. Price of oil never fall when they increase everything against you. Now, price of oil can't fall. Wetin think say go happen? And they can't. These are people who are still battling, struggling to pay minimum wage. Ladies and gentlemen, brace for it too. But don't think they are signs of end time. I've been hearing this sign of end time since I was in the womb. They are not signs of any end time. No. They are not. You are just starting. End time is not here yet. You are just starting. There are no signs of any end time. They are signs of consequences of the choices you made. That's just the fact. It's not sign of any end time. It's just the truth. No end time. No end time. Excuse me. It's not sign of any end time. You are just facing consequences of the choices you made. That's all. That's all. So we go day here together. It's not sign of any end time. It is a learning curve instead. We are not at any end point. The world is not. The world ain't ending any soon. Forget shit. Ona go suffer them, but they go tell Ona. Maybe I tell you, you not agree before. Ona go agree by force, by fire. Maybe I they tell you, you not agree. Okay, let me read some comments, some more. Somebody says Shorenko Joe Aigbadun is little talk today at the meeting in Abuja. You haven't seen anything as yet. Egungun, be careful, is coming up. 11th, 12th, 13th. 11th, 12th, 13th of this month. Egungun, be careful, is coming up. The world is watching, starting tomorrow. Yeah. Somebody says daily production have also dropped from 3 million. National. Ogbukanwo cases, tell them. They hear now. Somebody says, are you God, Shegun? Speak like God. Don't speak like God, okay? I'm not speaking like God. But the truth remains that I said since I was in the womb, they told me all these things that we are seeing as signs of end time. No be sign of end time. They are consequences of our stupidity, of our stupid choices. Now them they be. And they are consequences. There are no sign of any end time. If somebody in 1983 gave us austerity measure, because they were not the ruling class were not willing to sacrifice for anything. Now the prices of you repeat that person in 2019 into 2020 until 2023, and price of oil have even crashed. What is it going to build the economy on when they have failed to diversify? Since I was born, I have been hearing diversification of the economy, and they failed to do it or to implement that. What do you think is going to happen? Oh, it's a spiritual problem. You lie. Maybe a spiritual problem. There are no sign of end time. We all day here together. Ne. We go day here together. Feel them together. Ne. And God. Anyways, let me read some comments some more. Because I do not know how they will distort the talk. The choices we make are hurting us. Absolutely. Makanaki. I do Makanaki. Samuel says, not only in Nigeria you dey hear that trash called end time. Only in Nigeria. Absolutely. Edith. Auntie Edith, how you dey? Shegun, don't break people hearts. You say no end time. Next time when we say vote for Shore, you will listen. Oh, no be end time issue. No be end time issue. Come. I've been hearing end time since I was in the womb. I'm 33 years old. No be end time issue. In fact, they said end time. See, this clamor for the advocacy or campaign about end time has started since way back Noah's time. Who remembers Noah's Ark? They thought the world was going to end, but some people still survived, including animals, and the world still continued afterwards. Alaye, no end time come. Now people go the end, the world no go end. And one by one generation go the end, they go they born new people. The world no the end, they know they waste your time. I was telling somebody earlier today that why are you praying that Satan die? You are wasting your time. Oh. Your ancestors prayed this prayer. Devil no die. Your forefather prayed the prayer, you know that. Satan your father prayed the prayer. Now your father die. All your ancestors don't die finish. You don't resume the same thing. Are you not foolish? Don't you think God and Satan always sit together and plan things and agree based on what to do? Ask Job now. No, ask Job. As faithful as Job was, Satan and God sat down and planned how they would take his children and wife and restore it back to him later. God did not kill Satan for Job. Oh. God and Satan then be party. They were together since creation. Before you came on board at all, they don't die. You are now busy praying Satan die. You are wasting your time. Satan no dey die. Oh. Now waste of time. Oh. Now we human beings, now we be the mortals because God and Satan are spirits and they are everlasting. Stop wasting your time praying Satan die. Oh. Get innovative and do your work. Now waste of time be Satan die. Satan no dey die, you dey wasting our time. Oh. Now human beings go die, Satan no go die, God no go die. Oh. Then be paddy in case you don't know. Anyways, I digressed. But I'm sorry if I offended your religion. But that was the truth. Satan he ain't dying any shit. He ain't dying shit. Satan ain't dying shit. Stop wasting your time. If Satan go die, your ancestor pray, your forefather pray, your father pray. You too, you don't pray him. Satan still no die. Say if Satan die, you no die. You notice it's a waste of time. A big waste of time now. Satan no dey die shit. But anyways, I digress. What do I know? I don't know anything. God and Satan, they be brother. They sit down, they discuss about us. They plan about us. See this one. You be like say you no get brain. I go teach am. Satan go dey tell God. God go say, oh yeah now, you are free. Do it. Mumu you dey go church. They go give your money to bishop. You dey take your money buy private jets. Satan no dey die. You dey wasting our time. Anyway, I don't want digress into. I don't want put too much mouth into religious matter. Fools will remain fools. There's nothing you can do about it. Mumu go remain mumu. At the end of the day, God is not a religion. God is not a Christian. God is not a Muslim. God is not a religion. God is a spirit. And God has the spirit has no sentiment for your religion. You are wasting your time. Wasting your time. You see, but let me just follow people's comments. You know, make I not to talk my own things too much. I just follow it in I want talk. I just read in our comments. Yeah, you don't do. Thank you, Abdul Kadir. Yeah, I don't hear you don't do. Yeah. And when you are shaitan. Bayo says, leave God matter and face what you are doing, bro. Okay, I don't hear you. I myself, I don't even caution myself. Say I'm not supposed to do am. You know. Solution say let's let's let you hear diverse opinions. Yeah, I agree. Now I know the two. Like even this one too. I just provoke talk am tonight. I not supposed to talk am. You know. uh, Solutions says do not stay in one narrow way of thinking. I agree with you. I agree. You can go be careful now. Express you dey go. I don't enter express already. I don't talk am. But I no go talk am too much, sha. Man, no go break people's hearts. You know, because some people don't invest in church far already and they can't come back. The extent they don't reach, it had to come back or to stop. So man no break hearts. You know. Bible says you know nothing about God. People that knows too much about God, how far have you taken it for us? You know, this country is still where it is. In fact, it's even going backwards the more. You know. I'm not saying God does not exist, so don't make mistake. Oh, God exists, but God is a spirit. God is not a religion. That's the point I'm making. And you are free to make your own opinion. God is not a religion. God is God. Regardless of what religion you practice. Here you go. If all of us come die now, we can't go face the throne of heaven. When you get to the throne of heaven, will you be appearing as a Muslim or as a Christian? Will you be appearing in your lawani? Or will you be appearing in suit and tie? We're going to be judging you according to Bible, according to Quran. Or will you be facing different thrones or different judges according to your religion? It's got a religion. Anyways, make I know to enter that one. Okay. Okay. No wahala. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's just the thing I just have to gist about tonight, and I want to ask simple questions. What do you think about oil price crashing? What do you think it portends for Nigerians? That's number one question. And the number two question is the dethronement of Sanusi. Pardon me, I know to sabi English. The dethronement or dethrone na throne dethronement of Sanusi. What do you think? Wetin be your own opinion? Do you think it's in order, or do you think it's out of place? Sanusi, after being removed as CBN governor, became the emir. Now that he's been banished as Emir Sanusi, what do you think is going to happen next? But the ultimate question at the end of the day, this is Nigeria, where the vocal and truth-speaking people get punished for speaking the truth and get banished. What do you think is the future of Nigeria with this kind of trend? No, I mean with the kind of trend where we reward terrorists, we celebrate criminals, and we punish vocal people. What do you think is the future for Nigeria? That's the question I have to close with tonight. But before then, let me just quickly take a few more comments that are already on the screen. Vladimir says, I like the guy and anyone that speaks the truth, they don't lie. Felix says, God give African timbers to make furniture, but yet them still they go sleep for church praying for God to give them furniture. Your power is in your hand. God no cast your vote for you. Thank you, Felix, for that contribution on Facebook. On YouTube, Rachel Joe says, "This is Nigeria, my brother." I understand though. Johnson Bukola on Facebook says, "Tears of my eyes could not hold anymore. I cry like a child who has lost his way home, longing to go to that place." I'm sorry, other comments came in and I had to move on. Abu Chilan says, "Nigeria can never walk. Get that your skull." Mm. And on YouTube, Olalere says, "Oh, I missed that. So many comments just dropping. Oh my shit. I can't even get eyes on one completely." Okay, Mental on YouTube says, "I don't care about Sanusi or oil crash." Okay, now what do you care about? Let's know. Frank Bami says, "Revolution equals to sudden change which will birth the future." Ivan Akimen says, "No faith for Nigeria." Olaide says, "You should go do your online presentation well, then you doing like someone that is drunk." Olajide Bumi, but I don't know why you're still here if I'm not doing it well. I don't know anything I'm doing, no. I'm just talking. By the way, I'm not trying to say I know what I'm doing. Waliu Dosuwon YouTube says, "No future in Nigeria, Shegun." Evangelist Papa says, "Bayo will can we can do all things through God that strengthens us." Sunday John Odofi on Facebook says, "Nigeria is a failed country." Nelson Salmon P Jesus says, "Jesus no Christianity." That's true though, it wasn't around when Christianity was formed. So even Jesus was not a Christian. But sentimental people will not agree with you. Frank Bami says, reply, oh sorry, I missed that. Charles says, "Sanusi can defect to Biafra." It's not about tribe though. It's just about the level of orientation of the people. There are so many. There are also so many Biafrans who don't be. There are so many Igbo people who don't believe in the Biafran cause. So it's not about the tribe. It's just about mentality here. All right. Sunday says, "Very unfortunate, Nigeria is a failed nation." Chizoba Okoye says, "Nigeria is not working and cannot work. They should separate this country." On YouTube Solution says, "You're presenting well. You're not acting drunk." No, anybody has got opinion. Some of the things I do are deliberate too. You know, they are deliberate. Frank Bami says, while replying to Bumi, he says, "Alajide Bumi, do you know that instead of watching him, you can equally use your internet data to air your views?" Exactly. That's why we're here. That's exactly what we're trying to do. Everybody is free to hear the view. We balance the views. When I hear opposing opinions that sound superior, I'll respect it and I'll say, "Wow, I think I might also want to contemplate in that line of thought if I find it truly logical." Not the ones we be seeing as sentiment full. I know them. You know. Yeah, Murphy, I saw your comments, but I can't read because it's already gone. Um, Prince Eddie Baba on Facebook says, Luke 4 verse 24 say, "God is a spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth." Nigeria never worship God, neither in spirit nor in truth. That's why the country isn't working. I said it before. John 4:24, God is a spirit. Alright? But Nigerians are religious. God is not a religion, God is a spirit. Um Adetiloye on Facebook says, "God please divide Nigeria peacefully in Jesus' name." I'm really low. Bayo Etaka says on YouTube says, "Papa, I believed all that, sir. But please, when someone is trying to talk like God, we should be able to correct him." I'm not talking like God. And I've never claimed to be God. I'm not just when you go. I'm not just of your co. I'm not just of anywhere. It's just my opinion. Alright. Shegun, we don't give up. We don't give up our leaders. They are our problems. That's Sunday John Odofi on Facebook. Oyetola says, "You're making sense. Thank you so much." Olatubosun says religion has destroyed us and we haven't recovered yet from colonialist trauma. We need a revolution now. Hmm. Says on the Adilaj, I believe you can change Nigeria without a revolution. We need a revolution of the mind. Our people are too religious. Absolutely. Murphy Kelvin says, Shegun, I know you will not see the message. Which one, please? Send again in case I missed. Um, Chibuzo Okoye says, why is Nigeria not working? Why is Nigerian not working in Nigeria? No lights, no road, nothing is working. John 4:24. Prince Eddie says, yeah, of course, I know that scripture. Vladimir says, religion is opium to Nigerians. Patrick Balogun says, keep it up, Shegun. Thank you so much. On YouTube, Evangelist Papa says, Bayo, you are very funny. He's nothing. He's not talking like God. God is talking through him. Oh, deep. Um, Abu Chilan says, brother, don't be distracted by those hooliganists who say you're drunk. Why is here watching you? I understand. You too, you understand. I understand too. Some of them are here for distraction. Some just want to be noticed. I understand all of this. Yeah. Ononeye Femiton say, God, before end of this year, God, please divide this country to three in Jesus' name. Okay, we're gonna do this one of these days where I will just come online. I will open the Skype for people to call in and then let us ask opinions. Divide the country or other alternatives. What do you think? We're gonna have to do it one of these days. I'll just say they will do it. Right. Nelson Solomon Plus says, I'm Yoruba man, but I'm attending the Biafra 1 million man march in Washington DC. Wali Walata on YouTube says, Shegun Olo, happy belated birthday. Keep up the good work, my future governor of Lagos. This person won't whine me. Thank you for wishing me birthday. Happy birthday. I appreciate you. That birthday, if you know what it cost me, I've not recovered. But thank God, Sha, we are breathing. Sunday John Odovin says, bye bye. I really appreciate your positive energy. You're doing well done, sir. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. On YouTube, Bayo Otaka says, Papa, how did you know, sir? Are you God? Abio. Solution says low, laugh out loud. Olatubosun. Yes, that would be great idea. Let me quickly rush them so that we can close. But they are just too much. Dropping. Somebody says, I love watching your show. You always say the truth. Thank you so much, Agbo for Harrison. Agboifo. I hope I pronounced that well. Agboifo. Yeah. Somebody says Nigeria is complicated. Another one says divide the country. Abuchi Lion says so. Evangelist Papa says, but I am Christ-like. Ye shall will do if we live righteous life. Oh, God. Okay. At this point, I think I might just have to call it a day. I'll leave you with. But for those of you that want to reach me and those of you that want to support me, because some were like, we didn't know about your birthday, blah blah blah. Blah. Okay, fine. This is the detail on your screen. For those that are asking, what are your details? We want to support you, your birthday stuff, this and that. Okay, that's it on the screen. I appreciate you, but you may also want to. My phone screen is broken, so I may not be able to read you between today and tomorrow morning. But drop your message on this WhatsApp line below the bank account information on your screen. The WhatsApp line below it. If you want to reach out to me, you can drop. I can't see your message if you type to me right now because the screen of the phone is damaged. So, but by tomorrow afternoon, I should be able to get to Computer Village or anywhere, maybe Aru lawyer or whatever place be, I might choose to go and fix the screen. Not tomorrow, it's already today. Today afternoon, I'll go and fix it, and then I'll be able to read all the messages I've been missing since morning, because I only came in to discover that the screen of the phone is no longer displaying. I don't know what happened, but the phone is working. I can hear sound, it rings, it does all that, but I can't read message. I can't see anything on it. So drop me messages, I'll see them. Drop me whatever. Those of you that want to also support, like send, maybe you want to buy me a cake, you want to buy me wine, you want to buy me anything, you want to buy me data, because all of this thing I'm doing cost data in Nigeria. It's not cheap, man. um just drop it on the using the information on your screen right now. I'm gonna see you again. We're gonna take it to the next level. We're gonna do more, trust me. My name is Shegun Olo, and I'm gonna leave you with, I have Larry Safari. I have another one here, and I have another one here, but I think I might want to do Baba Dede Mabiaku song as I close. I think this is now about revolution, right?
African people, which one we take? Wake up, risen, the world they leave us go. Hey, African people, say that which one we do? Wake up, risen. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. So this is not the time for revolution. Yeah. This is not the time for revolution. Everybody now.
It's not time for revolution.
Human revolution.
It's not time for revolution.
African revolution.
It's not time for revolution.
Ethical revolution.
It's not time for revolution.
Economic revolution.
Revolution.
Cultural revolution.
Revolution.
Everybody. Jebu, jebu, jebu. Jebu, jebu, jebu. Oh. Jebu, 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 jebu. Jebu, jebu. Everybody say yeah, yeah. Now let's get down into another underground spiritual game. When I say power, you go say enter. When I say enter, you go say power. Now let's go down.